Hello everyone, welcome in. Hope you're doing really well. Welcome to my stream. I'm back. I know I'm a little bit late because normally it's a Monday, not a Tuesday. But unfortunately I'm struggling a little bit at the moment with issues with my back. It's a recurring issue, unfortunately. It's something I've had for 7 years now. Pretty much 7 years to the day almost. Keeps coming and going. Hopefully it'll calm itself down. I'm hoping to speak to my specialist soon to kind of hopefully get it rectified again. But it always comes at the most impromptu times and when it's the least convenient. But hey, such is life. But yeah, I'm back again, hoping to have some more fun and games with Guybrush and the guys in this game, because so far have enjoyed it. It's been making me chuckle quite a lot. So yeah, hopefully your guys are going to be enjoying it too. I have got a few new bits in the stream. If you caught my Thursday stream, you would have seen some things I was playing around with. So feel free to use those. If you've got any questions on them, please just drop me a message. But yeah, we'll get back on into the game. So basically where we were trying to get these three guys to be members of our crew. Now we've got a few items. Got the glove now. I'm pretty sure I remember using the glove on this guy here and having a fight. So I'm pretty sure I've got him already. I think I've got this guy already. It's part of the crew. I could be wrong. I might not have got Haggis. Maybe that's something I need to work on. But I'm pretty sure it's Cutthroat Bill I haven't got. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I have and what I haven't done. We'll talk to these guys and see what we get.
It's a salty pirate.
Talk to him. I've got to do that one. Sorry. My bad. Okay, so I've already got him then. Alright, okay.
Bye.
I got him as well then.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
So, have I got all three of them now? Yes, I've got all three of them. So right, I've got the crew then. I haven't got a ship and I haven't got a map. Right.
Never mind.
So that's pretty pointless now for something. I need to figure out how to fill the dinghy. Right, let me explain where we are. Oh. Cutscene.
A barrel of grog and a chicken. Look at all this stuff, mate. Oh, that must have been some battle. Let's pull up anchor and make for Skull Island. King Andre will pay through the nose for all this loot.
Wait a minute. There's something else.
Oh, hello. What they got?
It's some kind of footwear. Hey.
A Chuck's
those
footwear.
Are nice boots. But they're still hot. Ow, 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 ow.
Uh-oh. Chuck is back. Oh dear everybody, LeChuck is back. So like I was saying, right, so hopefully this will take me to the wider world so I can show you everything I'm thinking. Right, so over here we have a funky boat over here, which has got a hole in it. See? Hole. Is that big enough, small enough to fit the hole?
It's the right size, but I can't plug the hole with this.
Ah, okay. Can I use that somewhere to make a piece to fit it? Don't think there's anything there. Yeah, to fall. It takes me back out again. Okay. Okay. This is Voodoo Lady. Anything that Voodoo Lady needs. Hey Burst, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Guybrush has gone the most convoluted route to get there, hasn't he? Right. one sec. Don't reach, really.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there. This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
Use it on Murray.
I don't think he'd like that.
Oh no, you guys got COVID. Oh no. Are you really struggling with it, my friend? Are you really struggling? Sucks,
This
man.
biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
Right, so that's not. I can't use it there anyway. Oh dear. Has it really hit you? Because, you don't. You're golden hogs. You're kind of treating them like they've got the plague. Then, just hiding in the corner. Oh, kiddo and wife have it though. Oh, are they struggling? Or are they actually doing? Are they doing okay? I'm hoping that you're all vaccinated and all in all doing okay.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there. This biscuit cutter won't do any good there. This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
I don't think there's any point in calling her. There's nothing at the fort. I'm positive there's nothing at the fort. Let's just double check, so I don't want to... I'm not going to kill a chicken. You're all vaxxed except the kid, he's only 4. Oh, dude! Oh my word! I think I remember you saying you're going there. Oh my dude! Oh man, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Well, much love to you and your family. I'm really sorry about that. That's really unfortunate. But good job that Disney was so nice about it. To be fair, Disney are pretty epic. We love Disneyland, me and the wife. I mean, this is I know this is far-fetched, but sand.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
I doubt I can use it on the sign, but I'll try it.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
Okay. There's places here possibly I can try, but that's probably the last place to check because it's got so much stuff going on. I was hoping it maybe coconuts, but no, can't get a coconut sign. Now I can use it on a towel.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
No, there's nothing on the beach. Nope. Okay, we move on. It's got to be here. Alright, let's have a think. He's got nothing useful. I don't think there's anything inside the shop. That's where I picked it up, so no, I wouldn't have thought so. Over here, Guybrush. So when have you rebooked for? You waited like a year, or are you going to go quite short, short time? So there. I think. Oh no. The only remnants of the rubber tree, because these are rubber trees, weren't they? Sure, these are rubber trees. Another rubber tree. Yes, there's another rubber tree.
There are other ants crawling all over it.
I carved that out of the rubber. Aha! Okay, so does that mean I've got a rubber plug? Cool. That should be the right size then. Hopefully that'll fit. Hopefully it'll fit. That might be the last missing piece of what I need. There's nothing here now, is there? No. Okay. Right, I found quick exit anyway. Right, okay. So we're back over here again. Can I now plug said hole with this thing?
Wow, for a homemade rubber plug, that worked very nicely. It won't stay in there.
Right, okay. Have I got something sticky? I haven't got... Oh, wish I have. I have got some stuff here, haven't I? Paste?
The plug is all pasty now.
Pasty plug.
Perfect.
I'll use the boat. Come on, Guybrush. Guybrush. Yay! I can sail around now. Woohoo! Right, I'm assuming I'm going to the pirate ship. I don't want to go anywhere else just yet. Sorry. But that's happy birthday for your kid. Rebooked to mid-September for the kid's birthday. He was upset we couldn't go. I imagine he is, but you still get to go. You still get to go. Yeah, if anyone says the word birthday, it plays a birthday song. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk the plank. Oh, definitely have to walk the plank. I can. Right, I can sneak up. Right, I'm here.
15 men on a dead man's huh? Who are you?
Okay. I'm Guybrush Threepwood and I'm a might pirate. Okay. I'm Guybrush Threepwood and I want my girlfriend. I'm Guybrush Threepwood and I mean to kill you all. Ensign Guybrush Threepwood reporting for duty. So let's go with this one.
Ensign Guybrush Threepwood reporting for duty, sir.
Huh? You don't look like a member of my crew.
Honest, I'm the new guy.
I haven't heard of any new recruits. I'll have to check that out with my captain.
Your captain?
Yes, Threepwood. You've come aboard the Sea Cucumber. I am Mr.
The Sea
Boss,
Cucumber.
and the first mate. And my captain? Why, he's the scourge of the seven seas. The dread pirate. Yes, Captain. It's on the table, sir.
LeChubb.
That's right. Captain Lech. Yes, Captain. Just an intruder, sir. But I'm dealing with him. He says you're to be tortured. Choose your punishment. You can either be tarred and feathered, or you can walk the plank.
Feathered sounds good. How about just feathered? Any torture not involving pain, humiliation, or stickiness. Can you just let me off with a stern warning? I walk the plank, that plank thing on the way up. Good enough?
Couldn't you just let me off with a stern warning?
No. So, well, I suppose we'll have to go with walking the plank. We're trying to avoid using the tar and feathers. It's messy, and we need to save the tar for emergency leak repair. What do you say, men? Shall we make him walk the plank?
Okay. Monkeys are making me walk the plank.
Any last words, Threepwood?
I regret that I have but one life to give for love. I will never rest until I find Elaine. I will be back to kill you all. So I'll never rest until I find
I
Elaine.
will never rest until I find Elaine.
All right, in you go. That's odd. There was no splash.
Splash!
Right, I've got a feeling it's going to do the same thing next time I go up, isn't it? I'm going to go up and have the same conversations, go round and round in circles. So... I don't think I can go anywhere else, can I? Can I go to the window?
Looks like a light is on in the captain's cabin. That kind of window usually locks from the inside. I'll have to find another way in. It's the plank they made me walk. I'll never be able to pick that up.
Use the sharks. Okay, I can't go on the other side of the ship. This is it. This is what I've got. Yeah, maybe walk the plank again. Is there any way I can stop that from happening? Let me check my theory. I'm sure they're going to basically make me walk the plank again. I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty much a repeat, exactly the same thing.
How strange. The hold is full of broken luggage. It's a big old sloppy bucket of tar.
Who's there?
Crap.
You again? I don't know how or why you came back on board, but you'll be sorry you did.
I'll say something, right? I understand
All right.
walking
in
the
you
plank
go.
out at sea, that makes sense, because you walk the plank, and then you're left in the ocean basically to drown, right? You can't get back on board. But in a harbour, I'm assuming you can swim. I'm assuming most people can swim, so you just swim to shore. I figure. Could be wrong. That's my thought. So I've got to do something here to stop myself from. I mean, I can't pull the plank off. Could I cut the knife? If I cut the knife, cut the thing off? I've now got a plank of wood.
I don't need the plank.
Okay. Now what? I don't know what happens. Can't walk a plank now. There is no plank.
Who's there?
The monkeys are telling me off.
Again with the sneaking on board the ship. I don't know how or why you came back on board, but the next time you walk the plank will be your last. What's that, Captain? Handles? Yes, sir. Tar and feathers. I know it's messy, but it's the only torture we have left. Our illustrious captain has declared that you shall be tarred and feathered.
Wasn't gonna be a good look.
That'll learn you.
Okay.
So what do I do now?
I don't know. We've never done this before. Aren't you humiliated?
I guess so, but no more than usual.
Well, just get lost then.
Right, so do I need tar and feathers then? Didn't he talk? Oh, the guy in the shop said something about like a big chicken. Am I going to pretend to be the big giant chicken? Is that what's going to happen right now? I swear the guy said something about a big chicken. Am I going to shit him up by going in here dressed as a chicken?
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el Puyo Diablo!
I just love the fact that the random music played in the background for no reason. ¿Qué? Huh? Yes, I have released your prisoners and now I've come for you. Sí, he dejado en liberato en prisioneros. Let's try that one.
Sí, he dejado en libertad los prisioneros y ahora vengo por ti.
Well, you're not taking me without a fight.
Ugh, this chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right on it after I have my dinner.
Oh, so the captain's
What's
not
that,
a chuck,
Captain?
it's the
I
chimp.
eat too much fried chicken. Well, I I've just got a weakness for chicken, that's all. I know you don't have any weaknesses, Captain LeChimp. You're an overachiever, a doer. Well, I'm just a tiny little fly.
The chimp? The captain is an ape? Well, if the captain is an ape, then Mr. Fosse must be
Aye, aye, Captain. Fresh bananas for the whole crew.
an utter loon.
What's that, Captain? Your parasites are bothering you. Well, of course I'll groom you, sir. You know, sir, finding this gold statue may be just the boost our crew needs.
Do you think he's a bit
Why,
nuts?
With the riches we get from this, we can get new and better ships and become the terror of the Caribbean.
So, porthole.
If I climb out this porthole, I'll wind up floating on the plank I cut.
That's useful, so I can use that. Open it. Oh, I can get out that way. I'm assuming I don't want to yet.
I'm not in the mood for fruit. I hate porcelain. It's a long story. I'll explain later.
Can I use this then? Skeleton arm to get it?
I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
I need to get from in here then. Right, okay, so what do I gain from doing that? Got some chicken grease. I seriously don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Chicken grease has got to be something. But I was in that room. I was in that room for a reason, wasn't I? I'm positive I must have been in there for a reason. Can't just like get in there to get the chicken grease, can I? Right, so why did you get back in the pot? Why? Why did he climb back in the pot? Oh dear. Okay. Do I want to talk to him?
If he knows I'm here, he might do something even more horrible to me.
Oh then.
I think Mr. Fosse is the only guy who can talk to him. I'm not in the mood for bananas. Nah, the corn is all buttery and greasy.
Right, he's not picking anything up. I did notice that that ventriloquism book. Could I pretend to be the chimp? Oh, I can.
Mr. Fosse, I've been thinking.
Are you all right, Captain? You sound different.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's time we gave up pirating. I mean, take a look around at me, at the rest of the crew. We're all monkeys.
You mean in the Darwinian sense, sir?
No, I mean in the quite literal sense. Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the masts than swabbing the decks? I don't even want to mention what they've been flinging around the ship.
Are you suggesting that I'm not disciplining the crew enough?
No, I'm suggesting that we all give up this charade and go back to the trees. That's the life for a monkey, not sailing the seas for months on end.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, sir, I suppose I can't argue.
I think our last order of business should be to dig up that statue and...
It'll be tough on the men, sir, but I'll tell them that you think it best.
Okay, but first we should dig up that statue and give it to...
I'll make sure they understand that it's not their fault.
Very good. And then we can dig up that statue and... Okay, never mind then. That must be the map to where they buried Elaine.
I was gonna say that looks like a map. With all eyes open, follow the path to X. Oh, I can pick any of this stuff
More
up.
porcelain? When will this night? Nah, the corn is all buttery and greasy. I can't imagine any need for a loaf of plunder bread. I don't want another biscuit. I avoid salt whenever possible and only use fresh ground pepper. I think Mr. Fosse is the only guy who can talk to him.
I doubt very much I can pick anything else up.
I'm not in the mood for bananas. No.
Okay, so I'm assuming we've done everything we need to do in here then. Right, so let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the map then. So, with all eyes open, follow the path to X. Okay, it's where you start. Southeast, northwest, west, southeast, 2 paces northeast, east, southwest. I'm just trying to figure out. Murray's gone. Okay. Murray has gone. That's an interesting turn of events. Does that mean I need to find Murray? That would be my guess maybe now, is I've got to find Murray. All eyes open. Doesn't look like I can use her either. Shit, it's not an option anymore. I can't use her anymore either. Okay, so that he's not there anymore. Just wondering whether Murray's over here now.
Mysterious.
Wonder whether the booty markings might be something to do with the eyes wide open. Got to try and locate Murray. Don't think it'll be the cove. I have no idea where I'm going. I'll torch the sunbather maybe? I don't know.
Ah, the pea shoot. Ooh.
Ah, I remember I couldn't get over to him last time. I'll check over this way and make sure there isn't anything over here which looks like eyes. No. Don't think that's it. About anything in here? He's just crazy. He's going to blow him. Actually, it might be interesting to speak to him now because after we've done the. I believe this game is on Prime Gaming. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, actually, I think it isn't now. I think if my memory serves me correctly, it's now Escape from Monkey Island is the current one on Prime. Pretty sure it is. I've owned this for years. I've had this for a long time. So this isn't something I got on. I have got it on Prime. But I'm pretty sure it's Escape from Monkey Island, which is the free one at the moment. And I'll be honest, it's probably the worst out of the first three. Sorry, out of the first four, it's the worst one. It's just very, very strange random game, that one. I would probably say, Oh, I don't know actually what order to put them in. This is pretty funny. Yes, it's Escape from Monkey Island, I think is the one on Prime Gaming at the moment. This is called Curse of Monkey Island. Yeah, like I said, fourth one, if you've played through the rest of them, I would probably say play it, but that's the only reason I say to play it.
Do you have any other specials?
No more.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
He's got nothing useful in there, has he? I want biscuits. I think we're good. Is there anything over here? Coast. Just checking here because I haven't been in here for ages. Oh.
You brute! In fall, Caesar!
He's popular with monkeys.
Oh, I just can't watch.
Go upstairs now? I can. You let me then for a minute. Oh, is it these? Right, one sec. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this again. This. Oh no. So let's write these down. So it says southeast, northwest, west, south, east, northeast, northeast, east, southwest. That right? Do you think? Let's try this. So, alright, so it says southeast, which is this one. Northwest. West. South. East. Northeast. Northeast. East. Southwest. It's not right then, is it? Generally thought that was it then.
I don't think that would help.
Southeast, northwest, west, south, east. 2 paces northeast, east, southwest. What I did doesn't mean I'm right though. Definitely likes to write those lights up. One minute. Now try it. So southeast. Northwest. West. South. Northeast. Northeast. East. Southwest.
That's it! That must be where Elaine is buried.
Got X marks the spot. Yay, guys! So are you an actor or are you a lighting engineer?
Waiting for? How about some amazing juggling.
I'll actually give myself. I think I deserve a round of applause, because I actually figured it out.
Is this the dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I
That's 3, I think it was like 4.
lives? At great personal risk to myself and to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up. Chicken grease won't do any good with that. That doesn't need drying. The magic wand has no effect on that. I can't use the reed with that.
Now what I'm meant to do.
No, I like the natural look. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I don't need a prop. I don't want to look like a jackass.
Oh, hang on. These are new. They're new. That was closed before.
I don't want to haul those cannonballs around. No, I don't have the hands of a spear carrier. Uh-oh, it looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
And now the ultimate Shakespearean
Oh, he's going to juggle
delight.
cannonballs in the slippery.
The
Uh-oh.
famous cannonball juggling scene from Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, you're a lighting engineer. That's pretty cool.
Oops!
I'm glad it had a happy ending and he got the girl in the end.
Oh, he's still applauding. He still likes my work.
Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now.
Right, so we've got... Surely I've got everything now, then. I doubt my crew are here. Oh,
Nice boots, huh?
Sorry.
Hey, what do you know? I really am big bone.
Uh-oh. Quiet. Here comes Captain
oh,
LeChuck.
they're all dead.
Avast there, you lubbers! Set sail for my stronghold on Monkey Island. I'll unleash my entire army of the undead. This time, Elaine will be mine. Ah, Elaine. 'Twill be a sweet day in hell when you feel the fiery breath of my kiss on your lips and become my undead bride. And I'll destroy any man who dares get in my way. Suffering sailors, 'tis good to be dead.
Right, okay. Hay? What about hay?
I don't want any smelly old hay.
That looks like that's dead, the fruit and stuff, okay. Right, I'm gonna work on the assumption that I need to go and get my crew now. Would be my assumption. Can't think of what else to do right now. Sure, I can click on the other on different parts of the of here to come in a different way, but hey, I haven't learned that bit yet. I probably still have. I probably haven't got the map yet. That is going to be my assumption.
Are you ready to set sail for adventure?
Of course. I'll meet you on board your ship when you're ready.
Are you ready to set sail for adventure?
Sure. Whatever. I'll meet you on your ship when you're ready.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
That would indicate that I'm not. I don't think I'm ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Are you ready to set sail for adventure?
Aye. I'll be on board your ship when you're ready for me.
Right, I'm going to work on the assumption that they're not going to be there when I go back to the ship, but I'll try it just on the off chance. If not, I'm obviously missing the map. I've got the ship. I'm pretty sure I'm going to say I've got the ship now. Yes, they are not here. Oh, hello, Lane.
Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now.
And do I want tar? Probably not.
It's empty.
Said there was nothing much in there. Right, so they haven't come on the ship, so that would indicate I'm missing something. It must be the map I need. So the question be, where the fudge am I going to find that?
That doesn't need drying.
Just wondering if any of this needs to be mixed with the tar.
That seems like a waste of a perfectly...
Right. We're missing something then. And Murray's disappeared, which is interesting. Let's just see if she's back in here. I doubt she is. Okay, she is still here. Cool.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
Interesting.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
Respite? Respite?
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can
It's in the
search their
script.
entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way,
He's
it's
not
kinda
lying.
hard to stay mad at him.
Okay,
Tell me again how to lift this curse?
You need to replace the cursed ring with a pure one on Blood Island. And to get to Blood Island, you need a map, a ship, and a crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Thanks for your help. Gotta go. I don't need it. It's just a toy.
right. don't think the chickens are going to help me. Thoughts ones to find out. Hi, chicken.
Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
I think there's a no then. Right, I can't go across the bridge, can I? The button just fires a cannon. I haven't got anything to put in the cannon. Can't go that way. Just the cabana. Just these two places are the only two places I can really explore. I don't think there's anything at the cabana, but let's talk to Chirpy McChirpyson.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
Yes.
It's quite hot. Put your towel and mop my brow, would you?
Can I have another look at that card of yours?
Actually, the towels are right here. I'll just help myself.
That is only for the chef.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd like that.
No, I wasn't expecting him to like it.
No.
I mean, can I use the towel somehow to get across here? Oh, I can.
Wow, that's one hot beach.
I might need another towel then.
Nice fluffy towel.
You really don't know what to do here?
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
Ah, I've got metal.
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
Well, that's cool. I can figure that bit because I need. If I put that pin in here, but how do I get it magnetized? Is the question. I need to get it magnetized. That I don't know how to do, but that's okay. That's a good question. Use the boat to go elsewhere now. Am I stuck still in this location? That'd be a good question. Hello! I'm so lonely. Hi Jess, how are you? Welcome into a stream. Hope everything's okay with you. Swear yeah. I just want to go to my island. When in doubt, put dog in pocket. Oh, I got stuck for so long in that puzzle. That just really annoyed me. Yeah, that really, really annoyed me. For those of you who don't remember, when I was playing Monkey Island 2, I got stuck at the most stupid point. So I can't travel elsewhere on the boat then. I think. I did too, don't worry. It was just ridiculous. I couldn't get into my head how to pick the how to deal with the dog. I had the dog and I was like, how do I deal with this blooming dog? I tried trying to bribe him with food and all sorts of stuff, and then literally you pick him up and you put him in your pocket, and it must have taken me probably half an hour to work it out. It was painful. It was actually painful. But I'm gonna got to the point again where I'm absolutely stuck and I don't actually know what I'm doing. But hey. Oh, what was that you playing? Oh, is this oh, It Takes Two. I didn't see you play enough of that game, to be honest. I don't know why. I wish I'd watched more of it. That looks a really cool game. It's something I want to get around to playing at some point. I genuinely don't know where to go and what to do. Is there no use to me at all? I don't think there's anything in there now. Mary's over here or anything useful over here now? Nope. Right, I've got to try and figure something out. That's going to be... Oh, a minute. I'll go over that.
What a pastoral-looking beach.
This bit, oh my god, fuck it. I hated it.
What a pastoral-looking beach.
Took me so long. Yeah, it's kind of... I've got a feeling it's going to take me a while to figure this out. Doesn't take me anywhere. Just takes me... That just takes me out. This is the cove. I've already figured that out. But I don't know. I know I need to make a compass. That's fine. So I know I need to magnetize that and so on. But I don't know how to do all of this. Is the problem. I'm sure there's somebody here probably watching who knows how to make a magnet out of a bit of metal. I can't remember how you magnetize something.
I don't want to cut that.
I could Google it, I guess, and see if I can figure it out from Google. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can figure this out from Tinterweb. How to magnetize metal. Okay. Copper wire. I need copper then, basically, what it seems to be saying on here. Rub the metal you want to magnetize in one direction over the existing magnet. Well, yeah, if I had a magnet, I'd have a magnet. Grab 2 pieces of copper wire, do it that way. Wrap copper wire around a nail. So that's what I'm thinking, probably the metal around that. Yeah, I think I need some copper, probably. I'm guessing copper. Internet, yeah, so that's where I went. I haven't got any copper or anything, have I? Gold? No, I don't. I think I'm missing something for the magnet bit. That's fine. He's just gonna rob me again.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Burst out. They've gone free. So let me have some thinking time. So over at the cabana, we've got the oil. Don't think that's any use. I mean, that could be the liquid. Potentially in the pan. I would have thought water would have done, but yeah, probably better, maybe something like that. Towels. And that's it. I need to get across the beach, but I don't know how to do that. Here in the town, I don't think there's anything now. Apart from guy with his unlimited cup for lemonade. Swamp, there's nothing useful. I don't think there's anything on the boat. Maybe the boat's where I need to go. There's nothing in the swamp, I don't think. Really don't think there's anything in the cabana. Just check I'm not missing a little spot on the island, because that'd be just my luck. Would be just like this little area that I'm missing. Alright, let's try a couple of things here. Can I use the pan on the waterfall? I doubt it, but I'll try it. Ah, no.
This pie pan won't do any good there.
Alright, can I use it on the...
won't do any good there. I'm not in the mood for fruit. More porcelain? When will this nightmare end?
What I get is the hatred of porcelain.
I don't want any smelly old hay.
I mean, I'm just adamant it's not these things.
I'm not in the mood for bananas.
Tickets.
I don't go in for all that highbrow, artsy theater stuff. Besides, if I want to enter the theater, I can always use the stage door. It's 2 tickets for the Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts. Now the corn is all buttery and greasy. How strange. The hold is full of broken luggage. No.
It's not the tar either. Sugar. I am completely and utterly stuck. I just realised, Bess, I haven't given you a shout out. I'm really sorry. That's really bad of me, isn't it? I really apologise. Oh, look at the hair.
What? Is that what you wanted?
It's like flicking it around.
It's a mess, bro. Tell him.
Man bun. Hey, Sai, how are you? And yeah, I have completely screwed my back. Like, properly screwed my back. It's not good, but unfortunately it's, yeah, kind of what happens with my back. Something I've had for about 7 years now. It comes and goes. It's not bad for ages, and then it gets really, really bad all of a sudden. You want a club card or something? Does that mean I need to go to the cabana? Is that what you're saying? I've got the club card for the cabana. I've already been here and I've given it to the geezer. So I've got the towel. Can I freeze the towel? No, I've got no way to freeze the towel, have I? Ooh, okay.
This towel is soaking wet.
that now mean I can put it on here and it won't set on fire? I know I don't want to join the Brokeback Club. No, not my scene.
Hot, hot.
Okay, so does that mean that I can keep doing this though? Right, it's timed. Right, okay. I grab more than one then. I've got a feeling no I can't.
Nice fluffy towel.
Okay, okay. I think I'm onto something here. I think I'm onto something. Can I pick up another
This
towel
towel
now?
is soaking wet.
Whose birthday is it today? Green, whose birthday is it today? To Prince.
The towels are all wet now.
So I had spinal surgery or no, longer than that. 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, something like that. I had a micro discectomy on my back. I basically keep
I'll just
having
take one
slip
more.
discs in my lower spine.
Nice fluffy towel.
Don't know how many I need. I think I'm needing at least 3. Is it worth me risking 4 just to be careful?
The towels are all wet now.
I figure he'll
I've got
tell.
enough towels.
There we go. He says I've got enough. I figured that would be the case. He'd tell me if I've got enough. Yeah, I've got L4, L5, and S1. They've all basically got completely utterly screwy. Is he automatically going to do this? Did he dance too hard? Maybe, maybe.
Whew.
Oh, I'm here now. I saw the gate. I saw the gate. Steal his mug. You want to talk to the sunbather? Let's try. I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Wow, you're pale. Would you like to join my crew? I'm looking for Blood Island. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Nope, never heard of it.
Helpful. Are you sure you don't know how to get to Blood
Are you
Island?
sure you don't know how to get to Blood Island?
I told you before, babe. I've never heard of Blood Island.
Abe?
Are you sure you don't know how to get to Blood Island?
I told you before, babe. I've never heard of Blood Island.
Hey?
Wow, you're pale.
Look, babe, I haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out here?
Since November.
I've seen correctional fluids with better colour than you. Okay.
I've seen correctional fluids with better color than you.
Yeah, babe, I'm not the tannest cat around. But as you can see, I'm working on it.
You look like you've lived under a rock your whole life.
My complexion is a little on the light side, I'll give you that. But soon I'll be a bronzed god.
You've got the savage pale.
Please, babe, if you say any more, I will become very self-conscious.
Hey, I can see my reflection in your chest.
Thank you for your keen insight, my friend. Why don't you go do something useful now? Like inhale a puffer fish. Okay, babe?
You're so pale you make snow look tan.
Be quiet now.
If I bleached chalk, it wouldn't be as pale as you.
All right, all right. Yes, I'm very pale. Thank you. There. You've hurt me deeply and you know I mean it. Are you happy? Huh? Babe, are you happy? Are you happy now?
Yes, I'm.
Yes. I hate you. Get me a drink.
Are you sure you don't know how to get to Blood Island?
I told you before, babe. I've never heard of Blood Island.
See you around.
Just open the gate and go in? I can. Where's it go? Really, where the hell am I? Oh, that's the beach. Where the hell am I? Why do I want to be there then? That literally just makes me turn up here and I can't get back from there, can I? Oh yes I can, okay. Don't know why I want to do that. Right, okay, so I've got a mug. Oh, wait a minute. Can I use the mug with the unlimited lemonade? Is that where we're going with this? It's the only thing I can think of presently.
Look, a three-headed monkey.
Oh boy, oh boy. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell? Hey! Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can waste my time.
Hey Ivysaur, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I got stuck and then I got unstuck.
Give me
try
some
this.
more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
Ah, that was as refreshing as morning dew.
Hey! How did you drink all the lemonade? You switched mugs on me, you cheat. I hope you're happy. You put a budding young entrepreneur out of business.
Okay, so can I pick up the picture and stuff now?
Ugh, thank goodness it's not a porcelain pitcher. I don't need it anymore.
Right, so I've got a picture of lemonade. Because, of course I need a picture. Oh,
No, that would be pointless.
yeah, this is the sort of problem I'm getting. I'm getting so far and then I'm kind of getting a bit lost. It's a bottomless mug. I don't think I need that. Right? I have an idea. Can I? Oops, no, I wanted to speak.
I'd rather go around the long way than go across that hot sand.
Right.
Oh, Cabana Boy. Tell me more about my membership benefits.
The Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy is the exclusive resort hideaway for only the most discerning pirates and their families. Here you'll be pampered by a courteous staff, always eager to meet your every need, whether it be recommending a keel-hauling class, finding a fourth for bridge, or giving a golf lesson on our award-winning course designed by Pegleg Malloy. Free valet ship parking included.
I'm thinking, can I use that with the oil?
No, that would be pointless. No, that would be pointless. No.
Right, one sec.
I'd rather go around to the gate than go through that towel business again.
That's fine, do that way. And then I'm wondering, can I put the mug on the geezer? There's no bottomless one, so
I brought you a new mug.
Thanks.
Lido means pale in Spanish. Ooh, thank you. Very Polido.
The pitcher's empty. No, that would be pointless. No, that would be pointless.
I think it's something like, do I need to get this guy to burn or something? Because that's the reason I think the picture's there. I'm just sort of wondering at the moment. I'm sort of guessing at a lot of stuff. I figured I wanted the mug with a hole in it. I figured that was where I was going. Turned out to be correct.
No, that would be pointless.
Oh, tar. Can I use the tar? No. Use that with the tar.
No, that would be pointless. This pie pan won't do any good there. Brimstone Beach Club. Member since 1632.
I think I've got to do something with the liquid. Sure, I've got to get. Unless I can give it to the Cabana Boy and get him to do it. Oh, Cabana Boy. Doubt I can give it to him.
I don't think he'd like that. No, that would be pointless. 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 It's coconut cooking oil.
What am I cooking?
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
That would hurt. That would hurt. Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am. This serrated knife won't work here.
Or clutching at straws. I've got no logical reason to do what I'm doing at the moment.
I'm sorry for being rude. Please feel free to slap me and then feel free to make full use of the club. Don't mind if I do.
Not so fast.
Never mind.
That was a shame. That was quite clever.
That's what she said.
Hello, wifey. How are you? Welcome in. I'm stuck. I'm very, very stuck. The what name is confirmed? The Kennel Club name is confirmed. Why don't you say Kennel Club like a normal person? Which one?
I am the...
Oh, ventriloquism act, eh? Give it up, babe. That voice-throwing stuff was passé before Drake beat the Armada.
The magic wand has no effect on that. I can't paste that. That seems like a waste of a perfectly good biscuit.
Yeah, I'm stuck again. Ah, Queen Amidala. Okay, cool. Better than nothing, I guess. We've had to name our puppy basically after a Star Wars character. And unfortunately, the one we wanted to use, we couldn't use for some unknown reason. So, we've got Queen Amidala. I've got no choice. Wasn't the one I hoped for, but it'll do. She's one of the most annoying characters, but hey. What am I doing now? If anyone wants to give me a gentle nudge in the right direction, that might be appreciated, because I genuinely don't know where to go right now. I'm assuming only because, right, my thought process is we've given this guy the mug with the hole in it. Now, either we're trying to make him burn, right? So that's why I thought the oil, or we want to probably put something cold on him, which is what I was thinking, the ice water. That's where my head was going. Outside of that, I can't think of anything else. I mean,
No.
so I can't pick it up again. Right, so basically you're saying I need to make a concoction to put in there then. I know where coloured water is. Dive at. So does that mean I need to put that here?
It's full of dye now. It's full of red dye.
Is that going to look like fruit punch? Is he going to try and drink it? He's going to look like he's dead. He's going to look like he's bled to death.
Here's your drink, sir. Look, Palido, you're burning.
Ah, all those months in the sun and my tan is just gonna peel away. I better turn over.
Good idea.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the map then. Thanks,
I'll
Ivysaur.
never memorize that map. It's far too complex.
This is literally just a very simple nudge, and I realise exactly what I need to do. Let's cut it off his back. Cut it off his spine.
That's barbaric.
Yeah, it'd be fun though.
I can't paste that.
Right, so I can see the map, but I now need to transfer that map.
I can't just rip the map off his back.
You can
I'll
try.
never memorize that map. It's far too complex. Nah.
Right, so it's on his back. I figure I've got to get a print of it somehow. Trace it, maybe? Pages in the book, in here.
I'll wait for the movie.
Thanks, Mrs. Matt. I'll try my best.
Never mind.
I thought it might be a page from the book, but no.
No.
Just check there's something in here. Mirror. There wasn't anything upstairs, was there? Oh, he likes me.
It's the hole that I dug Elaine up from. There's no one in the hole. I already got Elaine.
Okay. I don't think there's anything upstairs. Masks and stuff. No. I don't think there's anything in the cafe. He stopped talking to me now. Now I can still.
I don't want that. I don't want people always asking me about Grim Fandango. Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and Things, formerly just Voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
I've got scissors. I don't think I've used them much yet.
I don't want to cut that. 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 Chapter 3. Mermaids or manatees? Does it really matter? I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that.
Yet again, clutching at straws here. Wait, no, you won't take the other mug now.
I don't need it anymore. I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
I don't know what to use that for yet.
It's a skeleton arm with paste all over it. I don't think that glove will fit.
Right. Oh. What can I do with that map? How do I get the map off the guy's back?
I don't want to throw my voice there.
Yeah, I got him to flip over, Ivysaur. Yep, I now just need to figure out how I'm going to get the map off his back.
I'll never memorize that map. It's far too complex. Nah.
I think I've got to trace it or something. But I can't think how.
I can't paste that. I don't want to ruin the map. I don't think that would help. Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and things, formerly just voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
Um...
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
Did he say something about burning? You know, regards to kind of evening up his tan, I think.
Oh, Cabana Boy. Will you bury me in the sand?
I'll start digging your grave right now.
Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am. It's coconut cooking oil. Nothing makes a day on the beach like a generous helping of greasy, deep-fried food.
I think that's what he said Ivysaur anyway.
Nice fluffy towel.
Or do I need to cover his back up with...
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
That doesn't need drying. Yeah, I don't think he'd like that.
Do I need to do the same thing again to just do...
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
Do I need to get his back dirty and he'll roll back over again and then he will leave the imprint on the towel here and then he'll bugger off? That might be where he goes from here.
I don't want to ruin the map.
You won't let me do that. That's what I'm thinking of anyway.
I can't just rip the map off his back.
Yeah, but I don't. I remember him saying it's going to peel away, but I can't get it off him. I'm sure I need the oil. I'm sure I need that cooking oil, but I don't know how to get it. I think it's that is what I need, but I can't get the cooking oil.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
May I help you?
Nothing. I just wanted to be sure that you're there for me.
Oh.
No. That was funny once.
Use the glove to get the peel off his body? Doubt it, but I could try it.
The glove won't work with that. I don't want to ruin the map. The dye would blot out the map.
We never had locker rooms, so no. Are you talking about locking somebody in a locker? Or are you saying things like piling the lockers like really false when they open the door, everything falls out?
That doesn't need dyeing. That doesn't need dyeing. That doesn't need dyeing. That doesn't need dyeing.
We would smack each other with items we found in the locker room.
I don't think he'd like that.
Oh, you mean like
towel?
Oh, do you mean like towels? You like roll a towel up and smack someone in the ass?
I don't think he'd like that. That doesn't need drying. That doesn't need drying. That doesn't need drying. That doesn't need drying.
I'm seriously. I know I'm missing an item. I'm sure I'm missing an item.
A dry towel just doesn't have that same sting. This towel is so...
Oh, Cabana Boy.
Papa Bishu!
Ah. There we go. Have I figured it out? Have I figured it out? Thanks for the tip, Ivysaur. It's annoying. This is the problem I always have. Oh man. Oh. Oh. That's the problem I have in these games. I always get to the point where I'm like, oh man. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it, but it's just getting from point A to B. Yeah, the best and the worst part. Oh, that's just grim. Ah, a boat.
Well, I've got a
'cause there
crew,
are
a
boats
map, a
left.
ship, and finally got Elaine back. So what say we head on to Blood Island to lick the curse and
Hooray!
save Elaine? How about it, guys? Let's get moving towards Blood Island. Let's head on out
The light
and
on my
find
sound
our
alert today is
fortune, guys.
ridiculous.
This might be more difficult than I first imagined.
Probably like take 10 minutes for my sound alerts to work here. 3 sheets to the window.
Ah, the sea.
Aye, the sea. Makes you glad
And you
to
have Johnny
be
coming
alive.
at the perfect
I
time.
think that ship is following us.
Feel that salty spray.
The sunlight sparkling off the bay.
What a glorious seafaring day.
It's a pirate ship. We've got to outrun her. All right, men, are you with me?
Hey, look, guys, a whale.
Where?
Where? That ship is gaining on us. Cutthroat Bill, rig the topsail.
Is that a right whale?
No, no, lad.
They're boarding us. Crew, help me out here.
It is a member of the Cetus suborder, Mr. Shetty. I think you're right. Well, well.
Rottingham. So it's you. What do you want, other than a good toupee?
I've come for your map to the fabled Blood Island. Then I'll find the diamond you mentioned. It will make a fine paperweight for my escritoire. Ooh, look! It's breaching! Ooh.
Ah,
Look, Baldy, I'll never give you that map. I need it to save Elaine.
Then I'll have to take it from you by force. That whale must be 30.5 meters.
They're very helpful, my crew.
And weigh 200 metric tons. You know, of course. In a sword fight, a sharp weave is much more important than a sharp blade.
Of course. Everybody knows that, Chrome Dome. Let's get this over with.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
No, 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 no. That's not right at all.
What?
On the sea, we fight it a little differently. On the sea, all your insults and threats have to rhyme.
What?
So when I say every enemy I've met, I've annihilated, you say,
I once found some gold, but it was just electroplated?
no. You say, with your breath, I'm sure they are suffocated. Let's try that again, shall we? You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee. I'm waiting. Just as I thought. You're an amateur with a sword. Give me that map.
Here, take it.
That's your map? Yeah. As soon as I'm through pirating these waters, it's off to Blood Island. Until we meet again, Monsieur Tweefood.
So is it the same thing as you did in the first game where you have to... So you
Got
have
to get that map back or we'll never find Blood
We're gonna have
Island.
to get into
Thanks,
fights first
guys.
to figure it
You were
out.
a world of help back there.
It was a rousing battle, Captain.
aye. And it reminds me of a song. We're a band of vicious pirates.
Sailing out to sea.
When you hear a gentle singing,
You'll be sure to turn and flee.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. Come on, men. We've got to recover that map.
that pirate will be done for when he falls into our trap. We're a club attuned for rovers.
We can sing in every clef.
We can even hit the high notes.
It's just too bad we're tone deaf.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
No time for song. We've got to move.
The battle will be long, but our courage we will prove.
I was meant to
We
be.
pity not a dram.
We all eat roasted garlic.
Then sing from the diaphragm.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
I'm getting so sick of you guys and your rhyming.
We're ready to set sail, though the cannons need a priming.
We're troublesome corsairs.
And we come to steal your treasures.
We would shoot you on the downbeat.
But we gotta rest 5 measures.
A pirate I was meant to be.
Trim the sails and roam the sea.
Let's go defeat that evil pirate.
We know he's sure to lose because we know just where to fire it. We're thieving thieving balladeers.
A gang of cutthroat mugs.
To fight us off, you only guns.
Just jolly good earplugs.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam
Yes,
the
this is Mega
sea.
Monkey mode, Johnny.
Roam the sea.
Stop, stop, stop!
The brass is what we'll polish and the deck is what we'll mop.
Oh, I just realised that one last one's had the word orange at the end. And nothing rhymes with orange, does it?
Bushwhackers, from what I've seen, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
The orange one, yeah, there you go. We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
And,
Well, door hinge? No. Guess the song's over then.
guess so.
Okay, back to work.
Well, gee, I feel a little guilty now.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. McMutton.
we were wondering, just what kind of captain you are.
Oh no, I spoiled
What do you
it.
mean, Haggis?
Well, some captains are men of action. They like to have complete responsibility and control for their ship.
I'm sorry,
Other captains
everybody.
prefer to concentrate more on the thinking aspects of captain.
I'm sorry.
The captain who's a man of action will undoubtedly have a much more difficult time of defeating other scoundrels of the sea in the fast-paced realm of ship-to-ship combat. The more academic captain will find the other pirate vessels he meets to be less aggressive and therefore far easier and quicker to defeat in combat.
I see.
So, Captain Threepwood, which type of captain be ye?
I'm gonna do it myself, man. I love a tough sea battle as much as the next captain. I'm not gonna cheat and let them do it. Nah, we're doing it ourselves, guys.
I love a tough sea battle as much as the next captain.
Challenging ship combat it is.
Okay, I'm assuming the navigational chart is relevant. You guys haven't seen this, so I'm going to try. Hopefully it'll work. I'm going to activate. Ooh, he says. Hiding from me. Activate Guybrush mode. There we go. I love to watch streams of this game, and most streamers turn to both voices and subtitles in the F5. Yeah, you said this the other day, so I'll do it for you. It's fine. Do 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 do. I'm assuming I go to the navigational chart and use the navigational chart. I'm assuming.
I'm terrible at folding up maps.
Oh, we're attacking the ship. Right, so it might be helpful. Okay. Oh, okay. How do I do this? Oh, I get it. You run away. Not firing at me at the moment. Puzzling me a bit.
You'd better leave
There we
now
go.
if
I sort
you
of got
value your life.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé? You're the ugliest monster ever created.
You'll digest food better if it's been masticated.
You can't match my witty repartee.
I would avoid the volcano pallet built Bombay.
I look that much like your fiancé?
I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Really badly. Yep.
I fancy you have treasure. Hand it over.
Well, if I had any, you'd be the first one to get it.
Arr.
I guess I need more practice with this sword fighting stuff. Hey, at least I showed him in the high seas combat part. Haggis?
Yes?
That's all right. I've got that.
Could you guys give me a hand with this ship
Oh, no.
combat stuff?
Oh, no, laddie. Wouldn't dream of it.
But,
You wanted to do it on your own.
oh, Haggis.
Don't haggis me. We offer our help, and you didn't
Actually, I'm
want
glad
it.
you said no.
Don't be
It's not
that
one
way,
to...
Haggis. Help me out just this once, and I'll fix you up with my sister.
Not interested.
Good. Okay.
She has a full head of hair.
Is it her own hair?
Did I mention she's good with children and animals?
All right, laddie. I guess we're all on the same boat, and unless we help you out, we'll never make it to Blood Island. Easy ship combat it is.
No, I want to change that back. I'm not happy with that. That's not what I wanted to do.
Haggis?
Yes?
I think I'd like full tactical control now.
All right, laddie. We'll give you a chance. Hardship combat it is.
Good,
I
right.
just hope you know what you're doing.
I managed to defeat the things. That I'm not bothered about. That's fine.
Haggis?
It's the
Yes?
hand to hand I need to sort out.
Never mind.
Aye.
That's fine. I can do. I reckon I can do this.
A pox on you for burden me ship.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
So I know what that one is. So I just need to ban somebody. Ban. Bye bye bot.
I look that much like your fiancé? You're the ugliest monster ever created.
Oh, yeah?
You can't match my witty repartee.
I am rubber, you are glue. You
My
win!
grog treasure of monkeys
your
on
treasure.
twitch.tv/Matt
grubby
Royce.
bilge
Yay!
Take it. It was cluttering up me hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty.
Oh, I'm loaded with booty too. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Right, let's get this other ship. I don't even see the ship at the moment. Right, he's going to get... Wind is down this way. Cool. Missed. I think you're going to go, mister. Yeah, he fell off that one, didn't he?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
He's got one mega
Don't
nose.
make me laugh.
Okay.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
I think pirates in training often feel alienated.
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
I found a $3 bill, but I don't think it was bona fide.
Oh, Guybrush.
Give me your treasure, you sea skunk.
Okay. But can I keep my copy of Torquemada's Guide to Persuasion?
Sure, I have my own copy.
Yeah, it's the this bit I'm not afraid of.
Get off me dick, you sea slug.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, so I've got that one. I've got that one.
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just writing them down so I know which ones what they are.
You're the ugliest monster ever created.
Oh, yeah?
I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
Oh, yeah?
I beat him this time, I think. Yeah.
You win!
Give me your treasure. Yeah, grubby bilge swigger.
Take it. It was cluttering up the hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty.
Yeah, I've got our booty back, guys. We have got our booty back. I'm getting booty back. Yep. Ooh, bollocks. Lose this one in a minute if I'm not careful. Oh, I've been
Lost a
defeated.
sea battle. How humiliating for a pirate of my skill and experience.
That was sloppiness on my part. That really was sloppiness on my part. I reckon I can do this. I can defeat them. It's just that was very bad on my part. See him at the moment. Oh, how did I miss him? Oof, he got me though. Oh, Struth. I'm so dead. Losing at the moment. Chance to get the wind to help me at all. So dead. Yeah.
We lost again. What am I doing wrong?
Getting shot. Alright, we need to start using the wind better.
That ship was way too powerful. I should be fighting less fearsome opponents.
Okay, that was not good then, was it? It's like 3 losses in a row. Well, those on are absolutely doing really well then, and now I'm struggling really badly. How
Maybe
the
I can
hell?
use some of that gold I have to upgrade the ship.
Okay, how do I do that?
Nah. Haggis?
Yes?
Never mind.
Aye.
How does one upgrade the ship?
I better save my ammo for battle. It's so full I couldn't even walk down there. Look at all that booty.
Sure, there's a way of upgrading the ship, but God knows how you do it.
No, I'm terrible at folding up maps.
Oh, he's having a good time. Yes, I think that's the problem. I'm getting beaten because I need to upgrade my ship, which I'm not aware of. Yeah,
I
it's a
really
bit...
shouldn't pick on those poor defenseless tourists. It's not good for business on the island. They do make for good cannon fodder, though. We're loaded with booty.
Yeah, how do I use said booty is the problem.
It's so full I couldn't even walk down there.
Unless I'm missing it, unless they were him, his whole thing about using the thing is a load of rubbish and you can't actually do that.
It's McMutton studying the map. Haggis?
Yes?
What am I doing here?
Well, Captain Threepwood, if you e'er be hoping to defeat this scalawag Rottingham ship to ship, we'll be needing some bigger cannon. So, lad, I say we tackle some of the wee pirates that prowl these waters. We'll seize their treasure and use it to buy new weaponry back at Puerto Pollo.
Never mind.
Right.
Aye.
So how do I get back to Pollo then? I do that on the map? Oh yes, okay.
Well, well, well. When you cheat others, you're really cheating yourself.
Right.
Boy,
Figure
do
it
I
out.
know that
We'll figure it out
now.
now.
Golly, I'll never cheat on anyone ever again. Honest, I've got a new business now, and gosh, it's swell.
What is it?
I'm running guns.
Tell me you're lying.
I never lie anymore, mister. You've shown me the light. Can I interest you in some shrapnelizing ammunition designed to bring exquisite pain and unreasonable suffering to all your enemies?
Oh guys, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Wildbeard. How are you doing, my friend? I was wondering actually, did I set my event up so that when a grader comes in it works? No, it's still disabled. So yeah, that's why I haven't given a shot.
Welcome on board.
Well, welcome, Bob. Welcome. I'll say that was very loud though, wasn't it? Let's lower your volume down a bit, Bob. Welcome in, Bob. I'm hoping you are doing really, really well. Thank you very much for dropping by. God Raiders, nice to see you all. I'm currently trying to figure out how to win sea battles. Hi, Dory. Oh, hi is not in my thing. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm learning something new every day now. Learn something new every day, people.
Hello there.
Needs to go on my list as well. I think we've got hay. Oh, fucking. There we go. Let me do some quick shout outs then. Bob, and I know these are not the right order. I do appreciate they're in the wrong order. Oops, no, that's just me just writing Bob the Random. That's not going to be a shout out command, Matt. Do it again. There we go.
No, wrong way.
Shut up, lying to Bob. I better.
Well, technically, you've actually got Wildbeard and Bob in that stream as well, so you know.
One planet down after I destroy you in this tiny box of ours.
Take two, yeah, indeed. Take two.
Please never.
Which we need there. Oh.
How rude.
I mean...
A wet one. Yep, indeed, a wet one. A Monkey Island is awesome. STZ. Yeah. I'm really enjoying. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it. I've just lost three in a row though in regards to the sea battles. But I think that's down to me not knowing I could update my ship. So.
What do you have for sale today?
Today, customer name here.
That's why I lost. I think that's what I'm going with anyway.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Today, Mr. Cheap Hood, I can offer you the complete line from Bob's Big Bore Boomer Brand Cannon Incorporated. To start with, we have the entry-level model, the Buccaneer's Buddy. We also have the following cannon models available. The Ouchmaster.
Oh, the Ouchmaster.
The Homemaker Deluxe.
The Homemaker Deluxe.
The Paingiver 2000. Mr. Massacre. And finally, the cannon used by that most fearsome scoundrel, Rene Rottingham himself, the Destructomatic T-47. So, can I interest you in any
all
of these
of them.
models, mister?
All of them. I want that one.
I'll take the Destructomatic T-47.
You've just ordered the Destructomatic T-47 armor-piercing carnage delivery system with auto-loading and fax modem. Quite a fine piece of hardware.
The fax
if I
modem
do
makes
say
it all,
so
man.
myself. Now, will that be doubloons, jewels, captured maidens?
Oh, let's give him captured maidens. I've got these wooden nickels. I interest you in an authentic gold tooth.
Could I interest you in an authentic gold tooth?
No, thanks. I have all my teeth. How would you like to pay for those?
I've got these wooden nickels.
Listen, I'm not doing this for my health, you know. Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can waste my time. Come back when you have some green, toothpick.
I have some money, so let's...
Back again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship.
Let's go Paingiver and see if I can afford it.
How would you like to pay for those?
My ship's hull's full of booty.
Well, the amount in your treasure hold is not enough for this model. Not even if I take your old cannon and give you credit for the trade-in. Can I interest you in a less expensive model?
I'll take the Ouchmaster.
The Ouchmaster it is. I'll have my mom install your new cannon pronto. While she's at it, I'll also have her pick up the appropriate amount from your hold and pick up your trade-in. Mom!
Okay, that is done then. Probably. Just sort of steal the cannons, man. Steal the cannons. Right, let's try this puzzle again. Right. That's mildly fearsome. Right, let's try these guys. That was bad on my part. How's he not down? Ow. I'm kind of really confused as to why he's not dead. There we go. I got him. I got him.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Then killing you must be justifiable fungicide. You're the ugliest monster ever created!
I just loved some of the alternative answers. I'd like the Latin verb to go conjugated.
I'd like the Latin verb to go conjugated.
It's just hilarious.
Guard! Touche!
Before I was a pirate, words.
Before I was a pirate, I worked as a sommelier.
Give me your treasure.
Well, if I had any, you'd be the first one to get it.
Arr.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, where is he?
Get off me deck, you sea slug!
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Sword fighting's awesome. He's so good. Right, so where are we? So, haven't got that
You're
one yet.
the ugliest monster ever created.
Oh, yeah?
I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated. I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
I fear our government's government's funds are being misappropriated.
I fear our government's funds are being misappropriated.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Oh, okay.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated.
Come on, I got him. Have I got him? Nope, not yet.
Unga! Touche!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, got him now, I think.
You win!
Give me your
Yay.
treasure. You reeking, musty, stench-soaked freebooter.
Take it. It was clutter enough to hold anyway.
We're loaded with booty.
If you guys are not aware, I have got some new redeems. You can redeem. I'll show you one of them. You can redeem it. So I am Stan. So when I talk, we have Stan Cam. So if you're bored of seeing my ugly mug, you can change it and add Stunning, or Guybrush, or Murray. Any direction you get. Oof, that was close.
Now, if you value your life.
I've come to plunder your treasure.
Arr!
Okay, so what haven't I got?
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Oh, yeah?
Try touche again.
Unga, touche.
Oh, that is so cliche. I have never seen such clumsy swordplay.
Oslo's capital of
Oslo
Norway.
is the capital of Norway.
There we go. Useful information, everyone.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated.
Okay, where are we? You can't wish my witty repartee. Got perforated. I haven't got created yet.
You're the ugliest monster ever created.
If you don't count the ones you've dated. Open your hole so I may take your treasure.
Okay. But can I keep the case of coleslaw?
What would I want with a blasted case of slaw?
Where are we? Ooh, fearsome pirates.
How dare you attack me ship?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Right, so I've got need to do exterminated as one of them.
I have never seen such clumsy swordplay.
I'm shaking.
Okay. So let's see if I can find the exterminated one. There we go.
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Then perhaps you should switch to decaffeinated. Heaven preserve me! You look like something that's died!
And what's the funny one on this one? Well, I'm fit to be tied. What?
Well, I'm fit to be tied.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Yeah, I haven't got that one.
You should let your conscience be your guide.
Fungicide, you reckon? No, I don't think a fungicide will work with that one.
Give me your treasure!
Well, if I had any, you'd be the first one to get it.
Arr! A pox on you for boarding me ship.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
I have never seen such clumsy swordplay.
You would have, but you were always running away. Would you like to be buried or cremated?
I'm running out of space.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated.
When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
Then killing you must be justifiable fungicide.
And I've lost again.
Give me your treasure.
I haven't got any treasure. Why do you think I was attacking you?
He has a point. He does have a point.
How dare you attack me ship?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Beardy told me to say it. Oh, okay. Well, let's blame Beardy. We'll blame Beardy. Right, what have we got? I haven't got mortified or cremated.
Would you like to be buried or cremated?
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Okay.
Heaven preserve me, you look like something that's died.
The only way you'll be preserved is in
Formaldehyde.
formaldehyde. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I haven't got a negligee. At least I have. He has fiance, isn't it?
I look that much like your fiancé?
What haven't I got? Cremated and mortified. I got petrified? No.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Is that your face? I thought it was your backside. Throughout the Caribbean, my deeds are celebrated.
What funny have I got for this one?
I wonder if the rent on my ship is prorated.
Lost again.
Give me your treasure.
If I had treasure, don't you think I'd spend it before grappling with the likes of you?
Aye. I suppose you would. Never mind then.
Anyway, how are you, Mrs. Wildbeard? How are you?
Boarding a pirate ship can be hazardous to your life.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, so what have I got? I need cremated.
Would you like to be buried or cremated?
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Right, mortified and celebrated.
When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
At least mine can be identified. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé?
This game is lovely. I really like it. It's so funny. Some of the wrong answers are actually better than some of the right answers. That's what I love about this game. It's just like you just go right. I haven't got the correct response.
My great deeds are
But
celebrated.
the funny one is just the alternative is so good.
You can't match my witty repartee.
Oh, have I got repartee? No, I don't think so. Partay.
Well, you would have, but you were always running away.
Lost again.
Give me your treasure.
Well, if I hadn't, you'd be the first
In
one
fact,
to
this
get
guy's
it.
doing really well though. He's making me have to really struggle. So I'm figuring I'm learning a lot from this guy, which is the
Boarding
main
a
thing.
pirate ship can be hazardous to your life.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Alright, let's try cremated again.
Would you like to be buried or cremated?
I'm shaking. I'm
He doesn't know the response to that one. He does not know the response to that one. The repartee is what I need now.
You can't match my witty repartee.
I could, if you'd use some breath spray. killing you would be justifiable homicide.
Then killing you must be justifiable fungicide.
Come on, let's beat him. Let's get some money.
When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Yay, we beat him.
You win.
Give me your treasure. Ya bat-sized sea sponge.
The treasure is
Bat-sized
yours.
sea sponge.
We're loaded with booty.
Can I get the next model up now, do you
Back
reckon?
again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship.
Thank you, Wob, his wife.
I'll take the Mr. Massacre brand cannon.
Well, the amount in your treasure hold is not enough for this model. Not even if I take your old cannon and give you credit for the trade-in. Can I interest you in a less expensive model?
I'll take the Pain Giver 2000.
The Pain Giver 2000 it is. Mom!
Cool. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Right, so who have we got now? Got me. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Well, I went straight into that one. Ow. Oof, that was more luck than judgment, that one.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Sorry for the error. What error? Error? Oh, you're trying to help me with the response and you got the wrong one. Ah. It's alright, you made Mrs. Wildbeard look silly, not you, so it's fine. It's a cremated one I haven't got
Would
yet.
you like to be buried or cremated?
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Still haven't got that one. Perforated, created. I'm pretty sure I got most of these.
Throughout the Caribbean, my great deeds are celebrated.
Too bad they're all fabricated. When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
Because he can be identified. I can find it. What? Sure, I heard that one. There we go.
At least mine can be identified.
You're gonna go perforated. We'll go perforated.
I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated.
I don't think I've lost. I shouldn't have lost anyway.
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
Then perhaps you should switch to decaffeinated.
Come on, Guybrush, beat him. Kick his ass. Yeah.
You win!
Give me your treasure. You reeking, musty, stench-soaked freebooter.
The treasure is yours.
We're loaded with booty.
Right, let's go back to the port. Let's see if I can get up yet another upgrade.
Back again, mister?
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship. I'll take the Destructomatic T-47.
Well, the amount in your treasure
Yeah, I
hold
figured
is
it wouldn't
not
be,
enough
but-
for this model. Not even if I take your old cannon and give you credit for the trade-in. Can I interest you in a less expensive model?
I'll take the Mr. Massacre brand cannon.
One Mr. Massacre coming right up.
Mom! Told you that was coming. Right, one more win and I should be okay. Go with the win for a minute. There he is. Oh, sugar. Actually got me. Missed him. Okay. Terrible. You got me though. Ow. Oh, what happened there? Oh, my aim is terrible. This battle's going forever. I think I've killed, nearly got him. Bloody hell. Still haven't got him. Yay! Finally got him. Well, that was a ridiculously long battle.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make
It didn't help, I didn't know I had three, it kept firing one all the time, it's a bit irritating. Right, so which one haven't I got? Still doesn't look like I've got
Would
cremated.
you like to be buried or cremated?
With you around, I'd prefer to be fumigated.
Fumigated.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
Suffocated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated.
Epic battle that was.
Infuriated. Heaven preserve me. You look like something that's died.
That's formaldehyde. Formaldehyde.
The only way you'll be preserved is in formaldehyde. I have never seen such clumsy swordplay.
Oh, yeah?
Come on, knew that was coming. Come on, yeah, kick his ass.
You win! Give me your treasure, you wax-covered swab.
I didn't want it anyway. It's got that horrible curse.
What?
Only kidding.
We're loaded with booty.
Okay, right, so let's go back to port again.
Back again, mister?
Yeah, it keeps doing that, doesn't it? Keeps putting those two things together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can separate those because it shouldn't do those back to back.
I'd like to buy some cannons for my pirate ship. I'll take the Destructomatic T-47.
Whoa, mister. You've entered a select group of pirates. Mom!
Wait a minute. Hopefully that's fixed it now. Right. I get the feeling we're kind of on the point now where we can take on what's it? Look at the state of their maximum firepower. Oh, look at those bad boys.
It's the Destructomatic T-47 armor-piercing carnage delivery system with auto-loading and fax modem.
Is there someone other than Rottingham? Yeah. Let's take these guys on.
You better leave now
Oh.
if you value your life. I don't have any treasure, you know.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Yes, but I'm not lying now.
I've changed my mind. I've decided to let you live.
No point in getting in there and losing my treasure. I suppose I haven't got any treasure. Really fierce pirates, is that Rottingham? Yeah, do I take let's take Rottingham on. Whoa! What?
That was an even matchup. I should be able to beat that ship.
I don't know how he beat me. I think I hit him more than he hit me. Personally speaking. Jesus. He's just getting me every single shot.
Even matchup. I should be able to beat that ship.
Yeah, that one I definitely lost badly, but that. Yeah, that's the problem. He starts by getting me straight away.
What do you want, Monsieur Throbwimp?
I have a score to settle. Give me my map, you fiend. I show my just to let you live. Let's go. Settle a score.
I can't tell which of my traits has you the most intimidated.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even hear what he said. Did anyone get what he said? I missed what he said. something intimidated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated.
I won that one somehow.
You'll find I'm dogged and relentless to my prey.
You would have, but it was no, it's not that one then. Stricken cliche or spray? I'm thinking it's either cliche or spray. I'm relentless to my prey. I could if you would use some breath spray. I'm deadly to my prey. Oh, that is so cliche. I'm thinking cliche. Do you reckon cliche?
Oh, that is so cliche.
Nope, lost that one.
You're a disgrace to your species. You're so undignified.
Undignified.
Oh, is that your face? Oh, I thought it was your backside.
Nah, I've lost this one, I think.
My attacks have left entire islands depopulated.
Populated.
Too bad they're all fabricated.
No, I've lost. Bugger.
Your stench would make an outhouse cleaner irritated.
Maybe I need to think back. So that's an outhouse cleaner.
With you around, I'd prefer to be fumigated.
Never before have I faced someone so sissified.
Yeah, you think you're right. I was suffocated. Sissified. I'm thinking that one I can think of is identified, or at least mine can be identified, but yeah, I can't think that's going to work. Either that or formaldehyde.
At least mine can be identified.
Now get off my boat before I maroon you on the island of clumsy dental assistance.
Yeah, that just didn't go well at all, did it, that one?
What do you want?
Yeah, that one didn't go well at all, that one. Let's give myself a...
Give me my map, you fiend!
This may prove amusing. Your lips look like they belong on the catch of the day.
I look that much like your fiance. I'm thinking that one could be that one. Catch of the day. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm your fiance.
I look that much like your fiancé?
No, okay. So I'm not getting this at all.
Never before have I faced someone so sissified.
Then perhaps you should switch to decaffeinated.
Oh, I did this wrong one because I clicked the wrong one.
Your looks would make pigs nauseated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated.
I can't tell which of my traits has you the most intimidated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated.
Right, finally got one.
Your stench would make an outhouse cleaner irritated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated.
Oh, that's got to be the right one.
When I'm done, your body will be rotted and putrefied.
The only way you'll be preserved is in formaldehyde.
I mean, how is that not the right one? Not response. I don't know how that's not the right
Now
response.
get off my deck. You're scuffing the inlaid tongue and groove flooring.
That seemed logical. He was talking about kind of, you know, petrification, and then it's like, yeah, so
What do you want?
unless I'm missing, and this sissified one I can't figure out.
Give me my map, you fiend!
I've nothing to fear from you, urchin. Your lips look like they belong on the catch of the day.
Must be the spray one then.
Well, I could, if you would use some breath spray.
So that doesn't work. You can tell it's
I
not
give you
going
a
to.
choice. You can be gutted or decapitated.
I'm thinking maybe the one fumigated one, maybe.
With you around, I'd prefer to be fumigated.
Oh, that was that. Well, I won that one.
I can't tell which of my traits has you the most intimidated.
Traits intimidated. Oh, too bad they're all fabricated. His traits, maybe they're all fabricated. What do you reckon? That sounds like... Yeah, that could be
Too
that.
bad they're all fabricated.
Ah! I don't
Nothing
get
on
it.
this earth can save your sorry hide.
I'm thinking backside, maybe.
Oh, is that your face? Oh, I thought it was your backside.
You'll find I'm dogged and relentless to my prey.
Oh, that is so cliche.
My skills with a sword are highly venerated.
And one's favourite hat is now dilapidated.
If you don't count all the ones you've dated.
I'm gonna fight another ship because I'm figuring I'm figuring I must be missing some stuff here.
With fish.
Yeah, I'm figuring I must be missing some battles here.
Get off me deck, you say slow. I don't have any treasure, you know.
I know that.
Why bother then?
I need the practice.
Fair enough.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
I'll start at the bottom and then go.
Your looks would make pigs nauseated.
No fair! You're using Captain Roddingham's insults!
Let's not do that again. Like repartee? It's a spray one. Petrified, yep.
I'll leave you devastated, mutilated, and perforated.
Your odor alone makes me aggravated, agitated, and infuriated.
Gotta win this, come on.
Coming face to face with me must leave you petrified.
Then killing you must be
I
justifiable.
know I'm gonna
fungicide.
lose this one, but there's a reason behind this in a minute.
You're the ugliest monster ever created.
If you don't count all the ones you've dated. You're as repulsive as a monkey in a negligee.
I look that much like your fiancé? I fancy you have treasure. Hand it over.
If I had treasure, don't you think I'd spend it before grappling with the likes of you?
Aye, I suppose you would. Never mind then.
Yeah, I think the thing is, I think I've got them all. I don't think there's anything else I haven't got.
So you're a pirate, is she?
Yeah, I've got the feeling I've got them all, but it's just a case of I must be missing.
Practice again?
Yep.
Getting the wrong way around.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
Don't make me laugh.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated. You're the ugliest monster ever created.
With you around, I'd prefer to be fumigated.
I can't rest till you've been exterminated.
But yeah, I remember that. It's the decaffeinated one, isn't it?
Then perhaps you should switch to decaffeinated. Would you like to be buried or cremated?
With you around, I'd prefer to be fumigated. Give me your treasure, you sea skunk.
I haven't got
If I
any.
had any, you'd be the first one to get it.
Arr.
But I'm still sure we've got everything. I'm sure we've got everything. Alright, let's try writing them again.
Here for another whipping?
I've come for my map.
I've nothing to fear from you, urchin. I have never lost a melee.
I'm thinking they run away.
Well, you would have, but you were always running away.
Yeah. Got that one right.
Your mother wears a toupee.
Ooh, okay. Mother wears a toupee.
Oh, that is so cliche.
It's the only one I could think of because the only one which worked.
You have the sex appeal of a Sharpei.
Sex appeal of a Sharpei. I'm thinking maybe fiance, maybe. Sex appeal of a Sharpei. I'm gonna say your fiance.
I look that much like your fiancé?
Oh, I'm getting him, I'm getting him.
When I'm done, your body will be rotted and putrefied.
I'm thinking, I've got a feeling it's that one. What do you reckon? I'm thinking formaldehyde. Your body would be blah blah blah. I'm thinking formaldehyde. Yeah, I'm thinking formaldehyde.
The only way you'll be preserved is in formaldehyde.
Ah, I lost that one. Come on.
Nothing can stop me from blowing you away.
Okay. Nothing can stop me from blowing you away.
Well, I could, if you would use some breath spray.
Come on, beat him.
You're a disgrace to your species. You're so undignified.
Disgrace your species, you're so undignified.
At least mine can be identified.
Come on, I've got to have him. Yes!
Sacre bleu! I cannot believe it. I have been defeated in battle.
So give me that ship and skedaddle.
You win, you'll get your map back.
You were doomed from the start, you kleptomaniac.
All right, I give up already.
It's no wonder you lost with a sword so unsteady.
Merci, I beg you, no more insults, please.
Your smell and face remind me of moldy old cheese.
Ah!
We got the map back. Now we can sail to Blood
Thanks,
Island.
Wildbeard. Thank you so much. Is that meant to be the sun rising? Or cloud rising? Or what is that meant to be? Because the earth is flat, see, they just rise up from nothing. Oh, thank you, Wildbeard's wife. Yeah, I think I suddenly realised I had to kind of understand the entire sentence and kind of pick up from there. Fairly obvious, really.
Keep her on course for Blood Island. Van Helgen, I'm doing all I can here. Agus, lend a hand.
I'm barely holding on myself, mate. I got this wind. She's the devil's own.
What Chuck's doing. The clouds are breaking. The clouds are breaking. Well, at least we found the island.
Whew. I guess I blacked out for a second. Where's Elaine?
She flew a wee bit into the woods when we crashed.
Then let's get going. We'll find her, then scour the island for the uncursed diamond ring that'll transform her back to normal.
I don't be thinking we will, lad.
What do you mean? I mean, what do you mean, Haggis?
This be a mutiny, Captain. We're leaving you.
Did I mention that I'm offering my crew a very attractive pension plan?
You did. And the stock options, but we're still leaving.
But why, Haggis? Why?
Well, I admit being your pirate crew's been a real pleasure. A real pleasure. But we've grown restless. We can hear the voice of the siren calling to us, and she says she be wanting us to do her hair.
You're going back to being barbers?
Aye. We'll be sailing back to Plunder Island just as soon as we can fix the ship. Good luck, Captain Driftwood. It were a pleasure
Captain
to
Driftwood.
be looting with you.
I guess I'm on my own again.
And turn the subtitles off now, and also I'm going to save. New save. Ooh. Right, I'm going to be calling my stream there, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. I've just shot just over 3 hours, so I have been streaming about the right sort of length of time. So thank you so much for joining. Let's have a look and see who's about and what people are playing. I would if my computer wanted to work. I think some serious PC issues at the moment. I really doubt there's anyone playing this other than moi. Ooh, maybe there are a few people. A couple of people potentially playing this. The guy playing the first one. Check out these guys first and see what the crack is. Hopefully it's not going to kill my stream, so please let me know. I know it's jittery. I can see my camera's gone all weird wibbly. My computer's just really struggling to do everything at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. My internet's absolutely fine. It's just well, she's further on than I am, I think, so I'm not going to go into her stream. Yeah, sorry. I know it's all having issues at the moment. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know of anyone you think we should raid. I'm more than willing to take some recommendations if you like. share the love and all that. There's a guy who's playing Monkey Island, the secret of Monkey Island, which is pretty cool, so I'm tempted. That one's not loading at all. So, come on! They're further on than I am as well, so... You know what, I have no idea about this person. But why not? Well, playing the original Monkey Island, so let's raid this one. Shouldn't be struggling with a 25-year-old game. Yeah, that's very true. And no, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but maybe I'll have a look at it next time. Maybe I'll have a look at it. Right, let's see if this raid works. Yeah, it has worked. Right, so okay, I'm going to try the raid. I've dropped so many frames in literally the last few seconds because, like I said, it's struggling because I'm trying to do too much stuff on the internet. But anyway. Right, we'll get the raid started. Thank you very much for being part of the stream. I'll hopefully be back in a couple of days to do some more. So thank you very much again, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. I hope your raid is a better option than yes it is. Alright, see you later guys, take care, much love. Bye now.